Hello, fifth grade. We're going to continue our work with estimating quotients. So we're going to kind of review what we did yesterday. So if you remember yesterday, we did problems such as 821 divided by 41. And if you remember, the very first thing you do is you take that divisor and you're going to round that divisor. Now 41, you need to decide, is it closer to 40 or is it closer to 50? It's closer to 40. So we're going to use a 40 as part of our quotient, as our divisor. So we're going to go ahead, and now the problem is going to be 821 divided by 40, because we are estimating. We're going to list out multiples of 40. So you can say it along with me. Ready, set, go. We got 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, and we'll stop there. If we need to add on more, we will. So now I am going to be looking at this, our dividend. And I'm looking here to see if I see anything that maybe matches either all three digits, gets close, or I can take a closer look at two digits. And I'm seeing 82, and I'm noticing 82 and 80, that's a pretty good estimate. So therefore, this 82 is going to become 80, and this 1 is simply going to become a 0. So now, my estimated dividend is 800. My estimated divisor is 400. So now I'm going to go ahead and write it as a fraction. We know we can cancel zeros. So then your problem becomes 8 divided by 4, which equals 2. And add on your 0. So 80 divided by 4 is 20. So our estimated quotient would be 20. And I always like to then show to see how close our estimated quotient is by taking a look at it on a calculator. So 821 divided by 41, and our quotient, take a look at that, but look at the whole number, it's 20, and our estimation was 20. So we're going to continue our work today on this, except for our dividends are going to get a little larger. They're going to be in the thousands place. So let's take a look at the first problem we're going to do. Excuse me. We're going to do 2,659 divided by 28. So we know our very first step is we're going to take that divisor and we are going to round this divisor. So 28, it can round to 20 or it can round to 30. I would go ahead and round it to 30. We're going to list out our multiples, 30, 60, 90. Please list them out with me. Let's go. I'm not hearing you. 120, 150, 180. Let's keep going. 210. 240, 270. All right, let's stop there. So now we're going to be taking a look at this problem here, this dividend, and we're going to see what we can get close to. Well, I'm noticing if I look at the first two digits, 26, that's already too big. So let's look at the first three digits. Let's see if we can get something close to there, going down our line. I'm noticing 240 and 270, which would be closer to 265. It would be 270. I hope that's what you're thinking. So this is 270, but we can't forget our leftover digit because we were in the thousands. We need to have that place value to the thousands. We wouldn't round 2,000 to 270, so that just becomes a 0. So now we have our new problem, which is our rounded dividend, our rounded divisor. So 2,700 divided by 30, we're going to write it as a fraction because we know fractions are division. We can cancel a 0. So now our problem is 270 divided by 3. I can look at the basic fact, 27 divided by 3 is 9, and I got to add on this leftover 0. So then our estimate would happen to be 90. Let's take a look at the actual quotient. 2659 divided by 28 equals. So we said about 90. Take a look at it. It's 94. It's pretty close. All right, let's do another one. Get more graph paper if you happen to need more graph paper. Let's do 5,124. Let's divide that by 81. So, like I said, our very first step is we're going to take a look at